I'm learning every day as we acquire some skills or tools. It gets some burdensome. But anyway, what triggered me to do this video is that I had to erase the videos which was stored in the category of recently deleted album or some such things that I didn't know. So I clogged up all the storage, 35 gigabytes or something, and I was posting this video 23 minutes and not finished. And I think I may have posted already because it's too much to go back and forth. Anyway, so what I have learned is that as much as the computer gets clogged up by storing the useless memory, our brain functions the same. And that's profound. Many things are profound for me, but this one is you have to be always in the now and free up the memories, not just in iPhone or MacBook Air, which I use and have some troubles because they do some stupid thing. Anyway, our brain that does the same stupid thing, just like the computer software, algorithm, AI, all those brain-related activities has potential flaws embedded in there. It's like a karma. And as we move forward, the same situation happens, but in a different category or different orientation, or maybe same principle. It's kind of like a delusion or hallucination in AI. So the bottom line of this is that as much as we live in the society to navigate life with that, of course you don't want to forget the wonderful memories that we have that empowers us. But those unnecessary stuff have to be cleaned up, just like a sweeping. As Buddha mentioned to one of the disciples, your job, you don't remember your name, but make sure you clean up this. And he got enlightened. What it means is that we have to live in the now. We use the brain, which have faulty program or memory structure. And that's obvious, right? But obvious is not obvious unless you practice it. So this process of learning and practicing, learning meaning know what has happened, you did your best, and something happens, you get into samadhi, and then, the enlightenment, mini enlightenment, idea pops up. Sometimes it doesn't pop up easily by yourself, so you use the AI or Gemini, whatever, the GPT, and you get resolution without torturing yourself to figure out what's going wrong or not knowing and just give up. As needed, it may be necessary to go through those pains as the nature is such that nothing is predictable except just to follow the nature's way. And we are one being, me as a tiny bit of that structure of how the universe is operating. I say ride the wave. Mind has problem, find the solution with AI or whatever. And the best is as soon as you do it, you get rid of the problem, clean up, sweep, and be, again, calm and quiet in what you are to do. Because our mission is to do the best we can, as far as I'm concerned, to make the most of what we've got. And that's our mission, to help us to keep moving forward and help others along the way. And along the way, there are lots of hurdles coming up. That also is the nature's way. That is as if to face inevitable, not our expected this or that. Unexpected happen. So be calm, quiet, breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes you get help from AI, sometimes on your own, especially when we have calm and quiet mind. And when you have that, you can utilize the best of what you've got and make the most of what we've got as we live. Obvious when we use words to explain, but when you are in the middle of it, some difficulties, like in this case, I couldn't figure out. The iPhone is not self-explanatory, but they make it in such a manner that you find eventually, and that's their stickiness to keep you in the Apple ecosystem. And that's the game we play, or they play, and we are riding on that. Not to complain, but it is as it is. And breathe in and breathe out. Then you may find a wonderful memory popping up along the way, like it happened to me. You cannot just choose good and avoid bad. Good comes with bad. That's the nature of the mind. So let's keep reminding us the important thing about the samadhi idea is to have no mind, no self. You get to the absolute state of being, of what it is, and there you see how the universe is functioning. You feel it. You are one with it. Your mind and body is then working together as it was meant, as it was built, as to do its function. We just stumbled into it. No complaint, accept, be at the state of being. It is as it is. And make the most of what we can. Let's do that. Let's keep doing it. The barriers would come. Barriers is natural, right or wrong. It is as it is. You find a way. Koan exercise, by the way, is to train us. There are various koans to go through it. Some people may not like it. It's so paradoxical, incomprehensible, because it's not. It's not to be solved by your logic and mind. That's meant to be a training ground to get to the samadhi state and be. And you learn and you forget, and you relearn. As Saichi said, the Myokonin, I go to the Pure Land and I come back. And he says he's got the horn, which is delusionally thing that exists. he lived with. And Myoko ni Osono said the same thing. Some people asked her, "You must be so nice to be with Amida Buddha all the time." In this person's case, there are lots of delusion. And Osono answered, "That's exactly the same I am. That's why Amida Buddha is there with his compassion to help me." Heart is at the center. Whether you call it Amida Buddha or nature's way, it's absolute process, state, the laws of nature that we are built to live and die. Life and death comes together. Good and bad comes together. Just breathe in, breathe out, appreciate, but also, of course, recognize everything as it is. Don't carry it over. Just put it into that box and leave it alone and move on. If you pick up the box with all the problem, it starts to bring its friend into your memory and get your mind confused and get lost. We need to have a discipline to leave things as it is. If it's not important, let it be. If it's important, work on it. Live with it. Thank you.